a podcast network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Live, your go-to space for smart, simple ways to live beautifully and intentionally. I'm your host, Felicia Michelle. Today, we're diving into the perfect topic for all the cat lovers and cat parents out there like myself: how to keep your furniture scratch-free without driving your feline friend crazy. That's right, we got some tips straight from KJ, the Kitty Correspondent herself, who shares practical paws-on advice to create a home where both your couch and your cat can live in harmony. So grab your coffee or your cat. Let's get into it.
Lifestyle Live.
What makes a great pair of glasses? At Warby Parker, it's all the invisible extras without the extra cost. Their designer quality frames start at $95, including prescription lenses, plus scratch-resistant, smudge-resistant, and anti-reflective coatings, and UV protection, and free adjustments for life. To find your next pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contact lenses, or to find the Warby Parker store nearest you, head over to warbyparker.com. That's warbyparker.com.
If your dog could talk, they'd beg for Ollie. The full-body tail wag, the excited little hops, the big goofy grin, that's the Ollie effect. Ollie delivers clean, fresh nutrition in 5 drool-worthy flavors, even for the pickiest eaters. Made in U.S. kitchens with highest quality human-grade ingredients, Ollie's food contains no fillers, no preservatives, just real food. With 5 protein-packed recipes like fresh beef with sweet potatoes or fresh turkey with blueberries, even the pickiest eaters can't resist. You might think, dang, my dog eats better than I do. And that's probably true when it comes to Ollie. Dogs deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/Wondery. Tell them all about your dog and use code WONDERY to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box, so if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/Wondery and enter code WONDERY to get 60% off your first box.
Lifestyle Live.
All right, welcome back. New cats in the home certainly can be a challenge. Thankfully, we have the person I consider to be the most knowledgeable person on the planet about cats. KJ, the Kitty Correspondent, is here. Thanks for being here.
Aw, thanks so much for having me.
Of course. And how are you?
Oh, Mr. Giles, he was getting a little
good.
Anxious in that
He's
green
not used to
room.
waiting this long to be on the show. Usually you're like up at the front here. This is an important conversation because I know a lot of people, especially in my life, because, you know, a lot of kids in my world, and they are all getting new pets, and a lot of them are getting kittens or cats. But that can be a real challenge sometimes.
It can.
Not for the kids, but for the parents, certainly.
And for the cats.
Yeah.
Well, and one of the biggest things that we hear from people, especially when they get a new cat, is it's scratching up everything,
Sure.
right? Especially those kittens, right? They have so much energy. They need to scratch.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out how to help them do that.
Right.
I think a long time ago we didn't know, and there was decline.
Oh, sure.
And now we know how detrimental that is. So it's like, well, there's still the scratching problem. So what do we do?
Right.
So thankfully, we have figured out these little creatures, and what is the best thing that we can do is to figure out what they like more than a couch.
Yeah. And there are options. Like there are scratching posts and things like that.
Yes.
But it's a survival skill for these animals, right? To scratch and claw and sharpen or dull their claws, whatever they need in that moment.
Yes, and especially for cats, as you see, Giles right now is making biscuits. That's one of the scratching things.
Yeah.
It is marking their scent, so we get used to them rubbing on things to leave their scent. But the scratching does that too. So when you get a new couch, they're like, this doesn't smell like me.
Yeah.
It's their natural instinct to feel safe to scratch.
So is it best to give them a secluded spot or put it near the couch?
Oh, you want it right by it.
Okay.
And I know that can be annoying, I got this nice new furniture.
Yeah.
But they make such beautiful scratch posts now that they can become
They're
a
like
piece
home
of
decor
furniture.
almost more than anything, the way they've...
And the other thing that, I remember the first time that I was like, oh, duh. Beautiful throws, just get a nice blanket and throw it over the armrests, places that they want to scratch. Decorate your new furniture a little bit because they're not going to scratch on a blanket because it's not going to hold still. So That's one of the simplest things you can do.
How many scratching posts do we need? Like, if my cat loves to scratch my couch, and then my cat also loves to scratch my kitchen table, and then my cat also loves to scratch my bed, whatever, do I need one for each, or are they...
I would encourage you to get several different versions. Like if they seem like they want to scratch really high, then get them a taller post. If they seem like they want to be on the ground, you can kind of become as curious as the cat and figure out what makes them happy.
Yeah.
And you don't always have, like, you don't forever and always have to keep that scratching post next to your couch or next to your bed. If they get used to it, you can move it to a different place and they'll go to that place.
Because eventually that's their spot, right?
Yes.
They learn, they're accustomed to, that's it. Will they need that forever? Do they grow out of scratching and clawing?
Never grow out of it.
Yeah.
You're always going to have to make sure that you entice them. And, you know, like for us, every Christmas, we get them a new scratch post. It's like part of what we do.
Is there anything you can do to help subdue it at all? Like, does play help or anything like that? Or is it just, that's just how it is and you just deal with it?
Yes, because sometimes your cats are bored and they're scratching because they're bored. Okay. So sometimes if you get them some interactive toys, do 10 minutes of like hard wand play with them. It helps you bond with them, right? Like you got them to enjoy them. So like enjoy them.
It's so fun to play with cats too, and kind of like the laser pointer thing. Like I love it. I'm addicted to it.
We forget, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, why is this cat being so crazy? And it's like, oh, like they
have energy and they need to get it out.
You know how you feel being stuck in the house.
Yeah. We will have all this info on our website to help you out with your cats as well at lifestylelive.tv. KJ, thank you as always. Giles, great job, my friend. You are beautiful.
Don't keep them waiting again.
That's right. Combo Lifestyle Live coming up.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
And there you have it. Simple, savvy tips from KJ, the kitty correspondent, to help protect your furniture and keep your kitty happy. Remember, it's not just about winning against your cat. It's about creating a space that feels like home for everyone. If you love today's episode, be sure to check out the Super Cat Parent Society for even more feline-friendly ideas and advice. And you'll thank us, and so will your couch. Until next time, I'm Felicia Michelle. This is the Lifestyle Life podcast, where living well includes every member of the family, even the furry ones. We'll check you guys out every weekday starting at 10 a.m. on Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart.